What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video we are going to be talking about the new pink diamonds in NBA 2K19 MyTEAM. So it's actually extremely disappointing. I know you guys might be thinking, what, we got 3 pink diamonds, why am I complaining? And not necessarily complaining too much about getting the pink diamonds, because I'm happy about that. I am happy that they gave out the pink diamond cards. I don't know what way they're going to make a better 98 overall version of Kevin Durant when he inevitably has a better game in the playoffs, or when he inevitably wins finals MVP. Because of the fact that he has a 98 overall, and this 98 overall is so OP, means his finals MVP may be the first, and actually I think that probably will be the first of the pullable Galaxy Opals. And I think they're going to start giving more pullable Galaxy Opals, if at all. If that happens, I think it'll be later in the year. But there were so many opportunities for cards that we haven't seen so far this year. There's so many Orlando Magic cards we haven't seen because it's the end of the year. Like, why not give us an Aaron Gordon card? Why not give us an Amethyst or higher Aaron Gordon? Why not give us a Diamond Nikola Vucevic? Because I know he didn't have a good playoffs, but at the same time, he's still an unbelievable season. Why not give us, I don't know, an Amethyst, maybe even a Diamond Miles Turner for being just insane? If you guys look, apart from Victor Oladipo, if you guys look at the Pacers team, who managed to keep the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference, or was the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference? I think it was the 4th seed, whatever it was. Obviously, they did lose to the Boston Celtics, but they managed to hold their own as a playoffs team without their one All-Star in Oladipo. But yet, if you guys look at moments cards for the Pacers, it's it's Victor Oladipo, and he's the only one that's above a Sapphire. Like, why not give us a better Domantas Sabonis card? So many teams got knocked out of the playoffs. Obviously, the Orlando Magic had an incredible year. No one expected them to make the playoffs start of the year. But yet, they've only got 4 moments cards, 2 of which are Vucevic, and 2 of the others are Sapphires from October and January. Like, it's just ridiculous, some of these things. And then, obviously, the other teams that got knocked out, you've got the Clippers, who've got a couple. If you guys are looking at playoffs moments cards, there are literally no playoffs moments from the Magic. Apart from DJ Augustine, that is. For the Pacers, there are no playoffs moments cards, so there is absolutely no excuse for 2K to not give us any of these cards. But look, that's just a little bit of a rant, and obviously a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me. I think it's great because they gave some higher end cards, but for me, and I know the vast majority of people, would probably like more usable cards. Like, I was happy when we saw Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We have gotten 1 Ruby playoff moments card so far. 1 Ruby. We've gotten 3 Amethysts, and the 3 Amethysts were all on the one day. So they're the type of cards that budget players are going to use. They're the type of players that are going to be really used in game. They're going to be the guys, type of cards that, while people might not open packs for, them type of cards being cheap will bring people into the game mode, and unfortunately we've got none of them. But okay, now the round is actually over. We are 3 minutes into this video. So anyway, now we are on to the moments cards, and I'm going to go over the stats and compare them to the best version of all the cards that they already have. So first up, we have got Nikola Jokic. So Nikola Jokic has got, obviously he has got a 96 overall pink diamond. He's got 96 shot mid, 90 open shot 3. He has got 79 speed, 77 acceleration, 74 speed with ball is good. I wish they made him speed boost. I wish they made him speed boost. That would be incredible, because obviously it'll be the last version of Jokic, and just to make him a little bit of a fancy card. He's got a good driving done, good signing done, great post and fade away. His release is very slow though, which isn't great, but he does have good on-ball defensive IQ, lateral quickness up to 60. And I know you guys might be saying lateral quickness of 60 isn't great, but if you guys have seen his other pink diamond, lateral quickness of 60 is great. So badges, he's got catch and shoot, pick and popper, tireless core, dreamlike opener, drop stepper, post spin ignition, dimer, flashy passer, brick wall, and bruiser, as well as hustle rebounder. All great badges to have. His 96 overall pink diamond, I'm going to go over his 3 pink diamond, or his 3 Hall of Fame badges: pick and popper, flashy passer, and hustle rebounder. So obviously 8 extra Hall of Fame badges, a big difference in the badge department between these two. And now I'm going to compare the stats. So I'm like, obviously there are some big differences in the stats already. The one I mentioned is lateral quickness, because that was the biggest problem with this 97 overall Jokic, or 96 overall Jokic, that made him unusable. And Jokic, he's a 7 foot tall big man, so he's not small. Compared to his other pink diamond, he is a plus 10 in contact dunk. He actually has 4,000 total stats, which is really good. He's plus 10 in vertical. His 3-pointer is actually minus 4, which is not great, but at the same time, I'm not saying that like 90 is bad or anything. Like, obviously minus 4 is a bit of a difference, but he is a much better mid-range shooter. Defensively, the 23 lateral quickness turns him from one of the almost unusable big men in the game because of how slow he is laterally, to a not great but not unusable 60. Ball control went up 13 to 75. I wish it went up even to 83 or something like a Thon Maker, where you could use a shoe to get him with the speed boosting, because if there's any big man that can speed boost, it should probably be Nikola Jokic. But yeah, like his card in 2K17 was just unbelievable, the speed boosting one. I was just kind of half hoping that the best version of Jokic should be similar enough to that. But as you guys can see here, clearly there is a massive upgrade. In some of these cards, there'll be very little upgrade, and I'm going to say that. In this one, there's a massive upgrade. If this Nikola Jokic ends up being really cheap, he could be one of the better cheap centers in the game, especially if you can get his release down, because when he's open, it's really good. 7 foot tall, he's big enough. Block rating 65, leaves a little bit to be desired, but as far as offensive centers go, he should not be a bad option, especially with Hall of Fame Dimer, which is actually a really OP badge for center. Now we are on to Kawhi Leonard. So Kawhi Leonard, I'm not going to compare him to his pink diamond, because his pink diamond sucks. I'm going to compare it to this diamond right here. But Kawhi Leonard has got a 98 open shot mid, 85 open shot 3, which is solid. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 88 speed with ball, 86 ball control. He's got 55 intangibles, which means, obviously, hidden Galaxy Opal. He's also got a 95 driving dunk, which is great. A 96 post fadeaway, which, that's one of the things a lot of people are saying, like off ball super OP. Off ball actually does not defend post fadeaways well at all. So that's a really OP thing, especially if you are playing against someone who is playing a lot of off ball. Obviously, you can speed boost. His defense is absolutely incredible. He has got, 1 second, I have just picked up a Jokic, just got him for a buy now on PC. He has got 88 defense rebound as well, great block rating, and yeah, so he's got 9 Hall of Fame badges. Now we're going to compare the badges, because this could be the real difference between these two cards. He's got Hall of Fame catch and shoot, difficult shots, mid-range Jedi, tireless scorer, acrobat, relentless finisher, pickpocket, defense stopper, and posterizer. Whereas the diamond only has mid-range Jedi, defensive stopper, and pickpocket. So now we're going to compare the stats of both of these Kawhi Leonard cards. So the Kawhi Leonard diamond, well, the better diamond, as well as the throw, or as well as the playoff moments. I know he does obviously have another playoff moments card, but he has got a plus 10 standing dunk, which isn't that relevant. Plus 18 draw foul is big. 3 ball is actually -2, but that's not that relevant. But free throw is plus 10. Strength plus 10 as well. Rebounding obviously is much better if you want to use him at the 4, but he is a little bit undersized for that. Low post defensive IQ is much better. And to be completely honest, stats wise, there's not that big a difference except for really the draw foul and the free throw. Like, would I say the pink diamond's better? Yes. Hall of Fame badges, obviously much better. And it all depends on what you want Kawhi Leonard for. If you want to build your team around Kawhi Leonard, use him as an offensive threat, I wouldn't actually suggest ever doing that with Kawhi Leonard. I would suggest using the pink diamond. But if you want just a 3 and D guy, I honestly think that this Kawhi Leonard will feel almost the same, and I can guarantee you will be probably 1/5 of the price. This Kawhi is way better, but for what Kawhi is normally used for, I'd say the better option is to probably go for the cheaper 95 overall diamond, which will get even cheaper with this 97 overall. So now we are on to Kevin Durant. So Kevin Durant has got a 97 overall pink diamond for the 20th anniversary set, which a lot of people expect to be one of the best Kevin Durants. So this Kevin Durant has got 98 open shot mid, 97 open shot 3, 95 speed, 94 acceleration, 95 speed with ball. He has got 93 ball control, 90 driving dunk, 88 post fadeaway, unbelievable defensive stats, 85 steal, 45 intangible, so obviously hidden Galaxy Opal. He has got 95 lateral quickness, 92 on ball defensive IQ. His 11 Hall of Fame badges are catch and shoot, corner specialist, deep range Jedi, difficult shots, limitless range, mid range Jedi, acrobat, tireless scorer, relentless finisher, pick and roll maestro, one man fast break. So this 97 overall Kevin Durant has got, by the looks of it, the exact same Hall of Fame badges. So, well, the exact same badges in general. So I'm going to just compare the two of these now. And I've clicked compare him with himself. So there's the 97 overall. So realistically, there is a plus 12 in strength, which if you're using my power forward may help a bit. Identical defense, identical rebounding stats, almost identical shooting stats, plus 1 in everything, which you are not going to feel. He's a plus 10 in passing vision, which is irrelevant. Plus 5 in passing accuracy, a little bit of help, I guess. Plus 7 in draw fails, a little bit of help. And to be completely honest, these cards will feel the exact same. So whichever's cheaper. Like obviously this one may be the tiniest bit better, but whichever is cheaper, because they literally feel the same. I'm realistically gonna get this Kevin Durant for a gameplay and then sell him right back because I already have the other one locked in, but they will feel the exact same. So anyway, that is the video. So I genuinely think that Jokic could end up being one of the more underrated cards in the game. I think he could be one of the more underrated centers in the game, and could be a card that a lot of people are going to really like. However, I think that Kawhi Leonard, while this Kawhi Leonard is obviously better for like kind of using him as a guy to just take over games and stuff, using him as the best player in your squad, I think that as far as 3 and D goes, which is what a lot of people will have Kawhi Leonard in their squad for, he won't be a noticeable upgrade over the other Diamond Kawhi. But again, if in specific situations he is a lot better, but in the way Kawhi Leonard is best used for, he probably isn't. And in this Kevin Durant is almost identical to the one we already have. So anyway, yep, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.